Hello, hi everybody. Welcome back to the Chakras and Cuss Words channel. I am Catherine. I am the host and the creator of Chakras and Cuss Words. And today I wanted to hop on here and talk about the new moon in Aquarius that is happening at the end of this month of January 31st on to February 1st. It is a new moon in an Aquarius. So many of us are wondering, how can we use this new moon to set our intentions and to create that full abundance of cosmic energy into our everyday life. And I'm also going to pull some cards for the collective. And it will be a 4-card pull for each zodiac element. So I will be pulling 1 card for each element of the zodiacs. So first, let's talk about February. And for those who don't know me, I am Catherine. I am a spiritual and intuitive guide who I have created a podcast. I have created a brand. I have been manifesting and creating since a very young age. I picked up my first astrology book at 13. I have seen the universe in what it is here for us to see in areas of bringing our intentions into a full forward matter. I have created many things. I've been known to manifest a $1 million home that I'm currently living in. I'm also manifested my dream career. I have manifested a gender of my child. I have manifested a lot of amazing things. So when we think about manifesting and how we use the universe to our benefit to do so, I highly recommend you check out my podcast, Chakras and Cuss Words. It is fundamentally created to bring you guys the insight you need to put you in the right area. So let's talk about the 2 cosmic energies, the 2 big events that are happening in February. And hello to everybody who joined. February is an amazing month, and I'm going to tell you why it's an amazing month. First of all, February is starting off high movement, as it starts off with the new moon in Aquarius. And then right after that, we have the 2-2 and we're in 22 portal. So when we're looking at these 2 different events and we're looking at the energy that these events are bringing us, we have to see it as this. First of all, we have a new moon that's setting up, and that's basically the universe opening up this area where we continue to grow. And when we want to set intentions in the realm of Aquarius, we have to think of what is in store with that. What is being played with the Aquarius? What is being played with this movement? We have Saturn, who is a planet that is very focused on movement, intentions, strategy, purpose, willfulness. Like, the Saturn planet represents so much of being a go-getter, of making shit come alive. Then we also have the Aquarius, which is also ruled by Uranus. And Uranus, for those who know, is almost like the planet of wealth, abundance, and also that money. And let's face it, money matters. Money matters. And while we are very humble in our nature, and many of us are very humble in our purpose, and we bring a lot of free and gratitude and insight to others, there is a purpose, there is a strategy, there is a focus on making and creating and bringing in that wealth back to you. And how does one do that? Most of it is by becoming the manifesting, I guess you could say, queen or guru that you are, by knowing that you are worthy of those intentions. So when we think about it as how it's focused on Aquarius, we have to think about it like this. What is the Aquarius known for? For those who know the zodiac sign of Aquarius, they are focused on being unique. They are focused on being creative. They are focused on one who has the ability to care for many people. They care for a lot of people. They're known as the humanitarian sign. But not only do they care for a lot of people, they have very strong boundaries. Hello, Carla. They have very strong boundaries where they know when it's the right time to leave, when it's the right time to detach from a situation. Some people say that the Aquarius can seem heartless, but actually they have a very big heart. So when we're looking at this event, and we're looking at it in the manifesting area and in the area of setting intentions, I want you guys to concentrate on those who are planning on doing rituals, who are planning on creating intentions, to do it with a collective focus, because that is what the Aquarius mind is centered on, is usually the collective focus. Even though they are the humanitarian, they are also a bit of a person who keeps to themselves. So when you do it ritual, this doesn't seem like an intention, but what we forget is that the universe is watching. The universe sees practice. We aren't making this us. And if we want to live in an area of wealth, and we want to live in a community that has a high abundance, that has an area where we are creating this income that is large, what are we doing to create our surroundings to be like that? Are we cleaning our streets? Are we having a negative focus? Are we giving back to the community and the atmosphere that we're already in? Because if we're not, it's not a true intention. Also, what I want you guys to understand is with the Aquarius is very unique. So when you are thinking of intentions with this new moon and with this new energy, you have to think of the uniqueness. What makes you unique? What makes you different from other people? What makes you special? What is it about you that makes you stand out? What is it? Is it the way you talk to people? Is it the fact that you are very artsy? Maybe you're trending. Maybe you're doing all kinds of new things that are high off of the spectrum that people aren't used to. And that's what makes you unique. Is it the way that you talk to other people in your family? What is it about you that makes you stand out? And use that energy, and thank you guys for the hearts, and use that energy and create intentions with it. I am unique because I stand out for having a spiritual brand. I am unique because I stand out in where I create magic when I do my drawings. I am unique because where I stand out in maybe my communication skills. Find areas that you've established your independence and your uniqueness and use them. Use them towards your intentions. If you are creating something and you are manifesting something, you have to already use what it is that you are, I guess you could say, what you have already accepted as your worth to create that intention. And then we also have the 2-2 portal for 22. And the 2-2 portal, for those of you guys who follow angel numbers, who follow, I like to call them divine gem messages from the universe. If you follow angel numbers and you follow this, you know 2-2 or 2-2-2 2-2-2 resembles very strong intuitive processes, very strong insight, very strong cosmic energy of trusting your purpose and trusting yourself. So when we are making intentions focused on that 222 portal, we want to be focused on our intuition. Was your intuition telling you as a younger kid you should have been a dancer? Was your intuition telling you as a younger kid you are amazing at drawing? Was your intuition telling you as a child that area in your neighborhood wasn't safe? Was your intuition telling you you couldn't trust that adult? Was your intuition as a child telling you that you were very good at something? And the reason why I'm using the child, because there's a difference. When we are children, we're very innocent. We are very unconscious of our space. We're very unconscious in our thinking process. Most of the stuff that we have learned that we are conscious about is stuff that has been taught to us, not stuff that we used our unconscious mind to pick up, but it's stuff that has been taught to us. We were taught if we don't tie our shoe, we will fall. I know many people who walk around with untied shoes and they don't fall. We were taught certain things, but the unconscious mind is really where we open up and learn to grow and learn to set intentions and learn the value of who we are. So use the 2-2 portal as an insight of where you are going to set not only intentions in the conscious process, but unconscious process as well. So high meditation, high frequency in meditation, also high frequency in trusting your process, trusting your intuition. If your intuition is saying to you, you need to open a business, don't fucking not do it. If your intuition is saying to you, for those who are jumping in, I am Catherine. I am the podcast host of Chakras and Cuss Words podcast, which is a spiritual podcast that focuses on intentions, manifestation, and releasing. I have many podcasts. I've been podcasting for about 1 year. So about 2 years, almost 2 years. I'm on my 4th season. And I have been in this spiritual, this astrology, this angel number realm ever since I can remember. I have been a manifester since birth. So I have quite the story to tell. I have many life events that have put me where I am right now in front of you guys, trying to share this enlightenment with you, this enlightenment. So the first card I'm going to pull is going to be for the fire signs. So if there's any fire signs, go ahead and hit some likes and also put a little fire emoji so I can see my fire signs out there. And this is going to be what are we concentrating on for our intentions for the new shift into February, because February is a high energy month. We have a lot of high energy. Ooh. Okay, so jump in. Andromedian energy, adventure, and say yes to change. So for those who want to learn more about this deck, the deck that I'm using is the Star Seed Oracle. I do pull tarot, but I only pull tarot once a month on my YouTube channel, and then also for my clients. This is a very safe deck for people who are just learning tarot and learning intentions and intuitive processes. So jump in. Andromedian energy, adventure, and say yes to change. And this is big. And let's talk about this for the fire signs. So as we're leaping into February, stop holding yourself in this area of comfort. I want you to realize that you can have the purpose of creating change, and you can have the purpose of finding that center of where you truly want to create your intentions. And as we start to manifest, don't hold back those thoughts of of, am I making the right choice? Am I doing it? Should I not do it? The card's telling you jump in. And sometimes you'll hear about this. There's always like this cosmic energy that sets you to finally let off that initiative, finally light that fire and create something, finally set those intentions, finally learn a new practice. So for the fire signs, go ahead, jump in and say yes to change. And now we are going to pull a card and talk about intentions for, let's see, what element signs should we do next? No fire signs. I don't see any fire signs in the audience. So the next card, and let's see, the next card I am pulling is for the air signs, and we have 7 star sisters, birthing, creations, and tapestry of life and expression. And for the air signs, I want you to really hold this in. When we are birthing new creations, we are the mother of that creation. We are making that creation happen. I'm also seeing a strong unity with the collective right now with the air signs, especially as we resemble towards our sisters and our area of growth. I want you to give tribute back to the community, back to the collective, back to the purpose. When I speak of the collective, we are the collective. Okay? We are the collective. This is our community. We are the collective. We are the ones who want to gain knowledge and insight through the universe. We are the ones who want to learn more. Being in this area of learning more and learning to manifest and set intentions and learn about astrology and bring new philosophies and perspectives of not what we have been taught to us, but what we acquire is what we are here to do. And we are the collective. So give back to the collective. Give back to the elements of life and expression. So for many of the air signs, it would be a perfect time to go out there and do a ritual dance under the moonlight. Set your intentions with movement. Ritual dances and movement and light language and learning that thought out process that isn't supposed to be thought out and is just movement and letting the soul breathe is so strong when we're creating that. And when you create it, set intentions. Set what it is that you acquire, what it is you want to release, what it is you want to receive. Set it back out to the universe because the universe hears you. And then for the next card, we had the fire signs, we had the air signs, and now we are going to be focused on the water signs. And I just wanted to say, please follow my YouTube channel. I know the link is up on TikTok where you can follow me. I do full tarot 3-card tarot readings with a 4th card intention on my YouTube channel, and I do it once a month. For the water signs, Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Ooh, definitely thinking that we need to pull up that Star Keeper element. And the cosmic ancestors, can we talk about this? Can we freaking talk about this energy of cosmic ancestors? Have you ever had a dream and it was somebody you don't know? And you're like, how am I dreaming about somebody I've never met before? It's weird, right? It's like, what does this mean? It possibly could be a cosmic ancestor sending you a message. It could be a guide. It could be an energy. It could be a source that's trying to send you something. And some of those dreams are so vivid. And we're like, how do they know? How do they know that this about me? And Star Keeper. For the water signs, you are the one who keeps your stars. You are the one who keeps your energy. You are the one who keeps your enlightenment. Hold on to that enlightenment. hold on to that and seed the light by staying grounded. And water signs remind me, they kind of have that same area that reminds me of the air signs. That whimsical, very, very kind of out there, very unique, very different, very energy impact. And as you are flowing through the currents for the water signs, make sure to stay grounded. Make sure to stay in purpose as you continue to move. Because for an element that moves and has so much movement, make sure you find that grounding. Like for air signs, sometimes we're so maybe high up in our energy, so lifted in other centers that we have to come back down. We have to come back down to the mother. We have to come back down to the earth, and we have to very much get back into that soil, get back into that sand. So I'm seeing a lot of grounding right now for the water signs. Take your intentions into the earth. Take your intentions back into the practice of grounding. Take that and create what is right for you. I don't give rituals. You will never really see too many rituals on my TikTok. And the reason why is because I feel like rituals and the way that you set your intentions should be very sacred. It should be very purposeful in that meaning. That while I know many want to learn, and I will give some tips and I will try to help people see what they can do, what areas they can work with, how they are using that energy source, if it is through the chakras, if it is through certain practices, or if they want to do a quote unquote spell or whatnot. But it is something that's very sacred. And when we create something that's very sacred, and when we create a ritual or a spell or an intention, that's something that we created. While there are spells and rituals that are taught to us, the ones that we create within us to bring that are the ones that are going to really work. If we're learning other people's spells and we're learning other people's rituals and intentions, and if they don't have that ancestral base, it's not necessarily a true intention, because it's not the soul and the spirit speaking. It's not the unconscious mind setting that intention. And that's what I really want people to understand. So for the water signs, you are the star keeper, and stay grounded. And for the last, I think the last is the beautiful earth signs. So that is amazing focus. I'm just fixing some of these cards that are popped out. So for the earth signs, our last element, and we are going to pick one card for the earth signs. And we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. And when we're setting intentions back to the new moon in Aquarius and back to the 2/2/22 portal, and we're thinking about how can we set this, how can we use this card to set our intentions, how can we use this unconscious process to bring it full forward, and we see star ancestors, hidden secrets. What this is telling me to do is dig. Dig not in the ground, but dig into the roots. Dig into the roots and the purpose of the ones that you were connected to the ones who are still connected to you through the universe, to the ones where you can hear the stories of the grandmas, of the great grandmas, of the great aunties, of the great uncles. Hear the ancestral stories during this new moon. A lot of times we pick up hidden gems and hidden meanings by past events of one who was in our own area, who was once in our own perspective. And even though it was time and it was decades away, as much as their journey is similar to ours, it has a new perspective and it has a new meaning. So I really want you to look a little deeper. If that means looking through old photo albums, if that means looking through family roots, if that is looking through areas that you can create an intention where you want to learn about maybe that aunt who nobody talks about. How come nobody talks about her? What is it that you can learn from the past? What is it that you can learn from the history? And I'm not talking about history books. I'm talking about family books, family storytellings of where it was once an energy, of once it was a myth. I remember a story that I heard as a myth, as a center, was if you wore all black when you were pregnant, you were putting doom on your baby. And I came from a very suspicious, suspicious family. And I was like, oh, everybody's superstitious here. What does this mean? Oh man, if you wore black when you were pregnant, no, you would hear about it. So look into those ancestors' wisdom, look into the hidden secrets, and pick up some wisdom, pick up what looks deeper, and have some amazing intentions related to the roots of your start. And that is for the earth signs. So I just want to thank everybody for coming in, everybody who's hanging out. Thank you. And everybody have an amazing day. I will be posting more about the new moon in Aquarius and also about the 2/2/22 portal. So have an amazing day. Bye.